Have you ever stopped to think about the power your birth date can have on your financial life? Many believe that this seemingly simple detail can influence not only your health and relationships, but also your connection with money. Imagine discovering that the path to abundance has been mapped out in the stars since the first breath you took. It's intriguing, isn't it? Let's unravel the mysteries surrounding these special dates together and how they can be the key to you becoming a millionaire. Each date carries a unique meaning, and today, we will explore the energies that surround each of them. How can you use this information to unlock the doors to prosperity? Numerology, an ancient practice that dates back to civilizations like Babylon and Egypt, can help us understand this. Get ready for a revealing journey, where the teachings of great names like Bob Proctor and Neville Goddard intertwine with your story. What characteristics do you possess that can lead you to success? Let's discover together. After all, your birth date could be the map you need to manifest the life of your dreams. But before we continue, I ask you to subscribe to our channel and help us grow. Comment below with your city, so I can see how far my message is reaching. Influence of birth date on financial destiny. Ever since I can remember, there has always been a latent curiosity in me about how the birth date can shape not only our personalities, but also our financial trajectories. Sometimes it seems that the universe has a peculiar way of intertwining dates and destinies, as if each of us is following a pre-written script. Looking at my own life, I realize that some of my opportunities and challenges align surprisingly well with the date I was born. When you start exploring this idea, the first thing that stands out are the patterns. Some people I know, who were born on specific dates, always seem to find a way to thrive, even in tough times. It's almost as if there is an inherent energy to those dates that propels them toward financial success. This phenomenon is not just a whim. It may be a combination of personal characteristics and the opportunities that arise in their lives. Identifying these influences can be an interesting challenge. For me, it means looking at the cycles and phases of life, which are often linked to our birth date. For example, those born at the beginning of the month may have a greater propensity for leadership and, consequently, for taking financial risks. Conversely, those born during more reflective periods may be more cautious, but still find creative ways to generate wealth. It's fascinating how these elements connect. Sometimes I think most people underestimate the power of their own birth date. It's not just about astrology or superstitions. It's an intersection of numerology, personality traits, and even life synchronicities. For example, how each person deals with luck and misfortune may be influenced by how the energies of their birth date manifest over the years. This leads us to consider how much we are shaped by these influences. In the end, this understanding can be a powerful tool for those who wish to steer their financial lives. By recognizing the characteristics associated with our birth date, we can make more informed choices that align with our true potential. After all, understanding oneself is the first step toward shaping a prosperous financial future. Numerology and its role in financial success. Numerology has always fascinated me. This practice, which explores the meaning of numbers in people's lives, adds a layer of depth to our understanding of who we are and how we behave financially. Each number that relates to our life seems to tell a unique story, and when understood, it can help us navigate the complexities of financial success more effectively. A crucial part of numerology is calculating the life path number, which is based on our birth date. This number reveals personality traits and potentials that often lie hidden beneath the surface. For instance, a life path number of 8 may indicate a strong talent for business and an entrepreneurial spirit. This is something I have recognized in people close to me, who, over the years, have shown an extraordinary ability to generate and manage wealth. In addition to the life path number, the birthday number also plays an important role. This number is more specific and can provide insights into how we handle financial challenges. For example, those born on the 3rd tend to be creative and communicative, which can translate into opportunities in the business world. The intersection of creativity and finance is a fertile ground for success, and numerology helps to identify this connection. In my own journey, I realize that being aware of these numbers and their interpretations has helped me align my actions with my true inclinations. Instead of simply following a path imposed by society, I began to consider which opportunities were more in tune with the characteristics that numerology revealed. This approach not only brought me more satisfaction, but also a sense of control over my financial destiny. Therefore, I believe that numerology can be a valuable tool for anyone seeking to understand their financial tendencies. By delving into this practice, we can discover not only what motivates us, but also how we can use these insights to create a more prosperous financial future, aligned with our true passions. Characteristics associated with specific dates. When I look at birth dates, I can't help but think about how they are intertwined with the personal characteristics each individual carries. For example, those born on the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th often exhibit marked leadership traits. I remember a friend who was born on the 1st, always at the forefront of his initiatives, inspiring others to follow him. This leadership ability not only helped him in his personal life, but also catapulted him in his financial career. On the other hand, people born on dates that carry a more introspective vibe, such as the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th, tend to be more diplomatic and collaborative. I recall working with a colleague born on the 2nd. Her ability to unite people and create a harmonious environment made our team thrive. This not only contributed to a positive work atmosphere, but also led to better financial outcomes for the project we were involved in. We must also not forget about the dates that have a more emotional energy, like the 6th, 15th, and 24th. These individuals often tend to be more empathetic and responsible, which can lead to a more rewarding financial success. I know several people who, through their careers aimed at helping others, managed not only to thrive financially, but also to make a significant difference in many people's lives. This connection between empathy and financial achievement is one of the most inspiring things I have ever observed. Moreover, the characteristics associated with each birth date can influence how people position themselves regarding money. Those born on dates that promote leadership may be more inclined to take calculated risks, while those with a more collaborative energy may seek partnerships that help them grow financially. This dynamic between different personality traits and their financial implications is a rich field for exploration. Therefore, when we consider the impact of birth dates on our financial lives, it is essential to recognize that each of us brings a unique set of characteristics. By understanding these nuances, we can not only accept ourselves better but also seek opportunities that align with who we truly are, transforming our financial journey into an authentic reflection of our personal qualities, mindset, and personal growth. When I think about the journey to achieving wealth, the importance of mindset immediately comes to mind. It's no wonder that they say success starts in the mind. For a long time, I believed that money and opportunities were something external, something I needed to chase after. But over time, I realized that the way I thought about money and about myself was what truly shaped my financial reality. A positive mindset and the practice of visualization became essential tools for me. Instead of focusing on difficulties, I began to imagine possibilities. This shift in perspective made a tremendous difference in how I viewed my potential. Visualization is a technique that many consider merely a form of self-help, but for me, it was a game changer. I started visualizing not only where I wanted to be financially, but also the steps necessary to get there. I imagined myself achieving goals, making wise investments, and even enjoying the fruits of my labor. This not only fueled my motivation, but also attracted unexpected opportunities. When you see yourself as someone capable of achieving your goals, you begin to act like one, and this in turn attracts the right circumstances into your life. A growth mindset is another key piece of this puzzle. Instead of viewing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, I began to see them as challenges to be overcome. This change allowed me to learn from mistakes and, more importantly, not to give up in the face of difficulties. Each setback became a lesson, something I could use to improve myself. When you adopt this mindset, opportunities start to appear where you once only saw problems. It's almost as if the universe is responding to your new way of thinking. Moreover, this positive mindset also directly impacts the people around me. When I am in an optimistic state of mind, my energy radiates, attracting others with the same vibe. Connecting with people who share an abundance mindset is crucial. Together we exchange ideas, form partnerships, and often find paths we would not have discovered alone. It's incredible how this can accelerate the process of achieving our financial goals. Finally, mindset is not a magical solution but a continuous practice. Like any skill, it requires effort and dedication. I regularly remind myself of the importance of maintaining a positive mindset. This involves not only visualization, but also gratitude for each small achievement. When we cultivate this mindset, we not only attract wealth, but also create an environment conducive to personal and professional growth. Financial success then becomes not just a goal, but a natural consequence of who we become. The role of empathy and responsibility. When I think about the qualities that can influence financial success, empathy and responsibility are always at the top of the list. Reflecting on my own journey, I realize that compassion is not just a virtue, it is a skill that can open doors. For me, learning to understand and respect the emotions of others has helped me build deeper and more meaningful relationships. This connection, in turn, translated into work and collaboration opportunities that I would never have found if I hadn't cultivated an empathetic attitude. Responsibility is another aspect that cannot be underestimated. When you take responsibility for your actions and decisions, you become the protagonist of your own story. During a difficult period in my life, I realized that blaming circumstances or other people would not get me anywhere. Instead, I chose to focus on what I could do to change the situation. This change in mindset not only brought me a sense of control, but also allowed me to learn from my mistakes and avoid repeating them in the future. For those born on the 6th, 15th, and 24th, these qualities may carry even greater weight. The compassion that emanates from an empathetic person can create a healthier and more collaborative work environment. This fosters a culture where people feel valued and motivated to give their best. In my experience, when teams come together with a common purpose and a leader who cares about the well-being of each member, the result is surprising productivity and, consequently, financial success that is reflected in the outcomes. Financial success, after all, is not just about numbers in a bank account. It is also about the impact we have on the world around us. When we act with empathy and responsibility, we not only improve our own lives but also contribute to a more positive environment. This creates a virtuous cycle. By helping others, we receive support in return. The connections we form can be invaluable, and often it is these relationships that help us navigate the path to success. Finally, it is essential to remember that empathy and responsibility are not fixed characteristics, but rather skills that can be developed over time. With each interaction, we have the opportunity to practice and improve. When we strive to be more empathetic and responsible, we not only become better professionals but also better human beings. And when that happens, financial success tends to follow naturally, as we build a richer and more meaningful professional and personal life. The importance of collaboration and diplomacy. If you were born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th, you may have noticed that your social and professional life revolves around interpersonal relationships. I am one of those individuals, and I can affirm that the ability to collaborate and practice diplomacy has been crucial in my journey. Since I was young, I've always found it easy to connect with people. The bonds I have formed over the years have turned into valuable partnerships both in my personal and professional life. The truth is that, in the business world, knowing how to work as a team is just as important as any other technical skill. Collaboration, as I have learned, is not just about being present in a group. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. When in a team, I find it essential to ask questions, listen actively, and of course, offer my own perspective in a gentle and constructive manner. This not only improves the group dynamic but also brings forward ideas that might otherwise go unnoticed. This exchange of knowledge and experiences is what truly drives innovation and growth. Diplomacy, in turn, is an extension of this collaboration skill. In conflict situations, the ability to understand different points of view and find common ground can be what separates success from failure. I recall a situation where two colleagues disagreed on the approach to a project. Instead of taking sides or simply intervening, I chose to listen to both. After an open dialogue, we managed to reach a solution that incorporated the best ideas from each person. This experience not only strengthened my relationship with them, but also demonstrated the value of diplomacy in the workplace. The skills of collaboration and diplomacy also have a significant impact on career opportunities. Professionals who can communicate effectively and work well with others tend to be more valued by employers. On several occasions, I noticed that my ability to unite people around a common goal earned me recognition and, ultimately, opportunities I never would have imagined. It's as if the universe rewards my collaborative nature. This reinforces the idea that success often comes not just from individual achievements but from the ability to build and maintain healthy relationships. Moreover, this collaboration skill extends beyond the workplace. In personal life, nurturing healthy relationships is equally important. I have always sought to be present for friends and family, understanding that life is made of ups and downs. This exchange of mutual support creates a virtuous circle where everyone benefits. Therefore, if you are someone born on one of those days, remember that your collaboration and diplomacy skills are not just valuable, but essential for your long-term success and happiness. Have you ever stopped to think about the hidden power of your birth date? Indeed, each number carries a unique energy that can shape your path to wealth and success. Today, I want you to reflect. How can you use this wisdom to transform your life? Imagine attracting the abundance you have always desired, just by aligning your actions with the energy of your birth. Now, if you were born on specific dates, like the 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th, you have a natural leadership ability and an innovative spirit. But what if you belong to the group born on the 2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th? Diplomacy and harmony are your allies. Think about how these traits can boost your career and finances, and it doesn't stop there. If you were born on the 6th, 15th, or 24th, your compassion could be the key to unlocking unexpected doors. How can you use this to help others while also thriving? Finally, what step will you take today to transform your destiny? Comment below and share your journey. Let's manifest a life of abundance and success together.